Hello, everyone. Today is March 29th, 2024. And starting off, it is Good Friday. So, the Friday before Easter. And, yeah, so there's that. Be celebrating Good Friday tonight with a nice feast and kind of like what they did for the Last Supper. So it's kind of like a nice feast or food, and followed up by watching a certain movie with Mel Gibson as the director about Jesus and his last moments on earth. Well, before they crucified him, and then he was brought back afterwards. So, but there is that. It is also National Pita Day. I don't have any pitas, so I can't do that. National Nevada Day. So if you live in Nevada, happy Nevada Day to you. Yet another state. I would like to visit all the states. I ain't gonna lie. Nevada is still on my list. Excuse me. So there's that. It's like the afternoon. I just got through eating, so now I'm like, nap time. But no. Also today is Vietnam War Vet Day, or I just say it's the anniversary of the Vietnam War. That would have started today, so in honor of that, I watched We Were Soldiers, and I also have the what would have been the South Vietnamese flag flying outside in remembrance of that war. Of course, as you know, South Vietnam and North Vietnam after the war, North Vietnam won, so the South Vietnam flag is no more. It is the North Vietnam or Vietnam flag now. But of course, a lot of things are. It's peaceful now. There is no more war and all of that. But just in remembrance of that that moment in time of history. We also have National Clifton Cake Day. So I don't have any lemon cake, so I ain't doing that. Excuse me. One more yawn. And it's also National Mom and Pop Day. Now, this is where I kind of take you guys around here. National Mom and Pop Shop. I will tell you guys, I don't know if I'm going to qualify them as mom and pop shops, or basically small businesses that I like. Starting with this one that I made a video about yesterday because of my trip there. So I guess in a sense, Angela and I already kind of celebrate Mom and Pop Shops Day yesterday. So first off, this is where I got my soap, and I also get some of our candles for the house from this place right here. Hold on, let me flip the can. Whoops, sorry, my hands. But there you go, Moonlight Pedicure. This is in Warrensburg. A really nice lady, and the soaps in here were like $15. I think I've got like 8 of them in there. So really nice soap, and it lasts a while, and it smells really good. And then on top of that, see what else I got here. I can show you. But that's just some of the stuff that I got from her. And I got that other video up. And then another place I like to go to is a place called Rockin' Sports in Warrensburg. He has a lot of vintage games, vintage action figures, pops, the Funko Pops, and what else? Different types of music there, movies, of course. So, I mean, it's definitely one place I like to stop at quite a bit. Some of his stuff that I've gotten, I've kind of shown a little bit in my video yesterday, but like this guy I got from there. I'm pretty sure some of my wrestlers up here at the top came from him as well. And then, not all of them, but some of them came from various places, but I'm sure some of them came from his store. And my Stone Cold Steve Austin up there at the top, that right in the forefront, that has the 316 Day shirt. I got that one from him as well. So there's that. Another place I like to stop at, Those Were the Days in Warrensburg. I'm sure I've got a lot of stuff from them around the house. In fact, this is one of the things I got from Those Were the Days, is that. And then one of my other favorite places I like to stop at is Myers Market. And this is that's the latest thing I got from Myers Market, that shot glass. But Angela and I also like to go in there for trivia night, movie trivia night. In fact, they've got one coming up in April. That should be really fun. It'll be the Hunger Games trivia, so we're looking forward to that. I'm trying to see if I can find the prize that we won when we were last up there, but I don't see it off the top of my head. I don't see it like right off, but here we go. Here it is. So this is this is what we won after the last trivia, 80s night, or one of their last trivias. They did have, I think Vampire Diaries was their last one, and we didn't know anything about Vampire Diaries, so we didn't go to that one. But we generally go to those. So yeah, those are some of the mom and pop shops that we help out quite a bit. Well, I don't know about help out, but I shouldn't say help out, but that we go visit quite a bit. I would go to Sedalia a little bit more, but there is an album shop, and I forgot what the album shop's name is, or record shop, but it is in downtown Sedalia, a little off of downtown, just a little bit, where J.A. Lamey's used to be, in that building. There's a really cool album shop in there. It might be called J.A. Lamey's album shop. I can't remember. But anyway, it's a really cool place to go buy some albums and posters. And again, they've got movies there as well, and books. So lovely little place there too, that we go to sometimes in Sedalia. Also, there's a Farm and Home in Sedalia. I think that one's the Farm and Home store that they've got there in Sedalia. I'm thinking it's pretty much a mom and pop shop. But yeah, those are the businesses that, like I said, that we patronize quite a bit. Small businesses. So there's that. And then restaurants too, like that one we were at here a while back with the Boxcar in Sedalia. I forgot the name of it. But that one, Heroes in Warrensburg, go there from time to time. Just depends on what we're in the mood for food and all of that, because we kind of like to take each other out right now on at the end of the week. One takes one out when they get paid, and the other one takes the other one out when they get paid. So then it's basically kind of a way of just getting out and saying, hey, congratulations on getting through the week. So, and kind of having a small date night each week. So there's that. Let's see, moving on. So we've got birthdays for today. Give me 1 second. Alright, there we go. Had to get it repositioned because it said my battery is about to die, or, well, it was getting low, not dying. But anyway, So birthdays today we have actress Sully, actress Linda Sophie Ben Hammond, actor Aaron Piper, rapper Fivio Foreign, rapper Fredo Bang, rapper I Love Memphis, rapper Hitman Holla, pop singer Irene, reality star Itiana De La Hoya, actress Maggie Baird, former president John Tyler, TV host Tess Daly, nonfiction author Jazz Thornton, actor Scott Wilson, actress Lucy Lawson. Actress Lucy Lawless, the famous Lucy Lawless. I still remember her from Xena. Actor Brendan Gleeson, actress Yessa Penarjo. I probably butchered it, but it's okay. Model Ellie MacPherson, actress Hannah Hayes, and actor Warner Baxter. And that is all the big birthdays I have, at least on here. If it's your birthday, happy birthday to you. Hope you're having a good one. It's not too bad outside. I may go fishing here in a little while. I might. I don't know yet. This baseball comes on at about 3 o'clock. Second game for the Royals. So I might just stay home and watch it. I haven't decided yet. But anyway, so deaths. Unfortunately, there were some deaths today. I have a couple. Paul Henreid and Patty Duke. And if you lost anyone today, or this day in history, or month in history, year in history, whatever it may be, whether it's a family member, a friend, colleague, significant other, my thoughts, prayers, and condolences go out to you. I know those times can be hard. This day in history, in 1932, Jack Benny debuts on radio on the Ed Sullivan's New York interview program. In 1945, on this day in history, actor James Stewart is promoted to full colonel, one of the fewest Americans to be promoted from private to colonel in 4 years. In 1951, on this day in history, the 23rd Academy Awards took place. All about awards, Judy Holliday and Jose Ferrer were the big winners. Also on that day in history, this day in 1951, The King and I, based on a novel, opens in New York City and runs for 1,246 performances, winning 5 Tony Awards. Yul Brynner led the cast in the film version and played the role for 4,200 times. So, quite an accomplishment there. In 1959, Some Like It Hot, the movie, starring Marilyn Monroe and Tony Curtis and Jack Lemmon, premiered in New York City. In 1962, on this day in history, Jack Parr's final appearance on The Tonight Show took place. In 1970, on this day in history, the musical Look to the Lilies, based on the novel and film Lilies of the Field, starring Shirley Booth and Al Freeman, opened in New York City and would later run for 25 performances. In 1974, on this day in history, The Great Gatsby, starring Robert Redford and Mia Farrow, was released. In 1976, on this day in history, the 48th Academy Awards took place. One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, Jack Nicholson and Lois Fletcher were the big winners. In 1978, on this day in history, the Carol Burnett Show last airs on CBS, and the show won a total of 25 Emmy Awards throughout its time on CBS. So the last show came about on this day in 1978. In 1982, on this day in history, the 54th Academy Awards took place. Chariots on Fire, Henry Fonda and Katharine Hepburn were the big winners. In 1987, on this day in history, WrestleMania 3 took place. At the Pontiac Silverdome in Pontiac, Michigan. Hulk Hogan successfully defended the WWF heavyweight title against Andre the Giant. In 1989, on this day in history, the 61st Academy Awards took place. Rain Man, Dustin Hoffman, Barry Levinson, and Jodie Foster were the big winners. In 1993, on this day in history, the 65th Academy Awards took place. Unforgiven, Al Pacino and Emma Thompson were the big winners. Also, Elizabeth Taylor received the Jean Humanitarian Award for her AIDS and HIV activism. She received that at the award ceremony, the Academy Awards. In 1998, on this day in history, WrestleMania 14 took place at the Fleet Center in Boston, Massachusetts. Stone Cold Steve Austin wins his first WWF heavyweight title, beating Shawn Michaels. In 2015, on this day in history, WrestleMania 31 took place at Levi Stadium in Santa Clara, California. Seth Rollins beats Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns in a triple threat match to capture the WWE heavyweight title. So that's pretty cool. In 2019, on this day in history, the 34th Rock and Roll Hall of Fame inductees were The Cure, Def Leppard, Janet Jackson, Stevie Nicks, Radiohead, Roxy Music, and The Zombies. Okay, that is really cool for them. And then, of course, today in history, today, Beyonce dropped Act 2, the Cowboy Carter album. Again, it's called Act 2 Cowboy Carter. The album has 27 songs, and it's a country album. Her first country album, so there's that. I'm really excited to kind of. I've already heard, of course, like everybody else, I've already heard one of the singles off of the album, and I'm really anxious to hear more. So, so far so good. I think I've heard like who she's collaborated with on the album, and different bits and pieces. So it sounds like it's a really good album. So I'm definitely looking forward to hearing more. Movie birthdays for today. Now this thing said Ghostbusters Frozen Empire, but that one actually released last week, because that's when I saw it. So I'm going to go with that's not the birthday. I think it's going to be I think they're a week late there. But anyway, Ready Player One came out on this day in 2018. Also, the movie Godzilla versus King Kong, The New Empire, that one is coming out today. Disney's Dumbo live movie, live action, came out on this day in 2019. Some Like It Hot, the movie that I mentioned earlier, came out on this day in 1959. Panic Room came out on this day in 2002. The Host came out on this day in 2013. The Beach Bum came out on this day in 2019. Iris came out on this day in 2002. And Young Europe came out on this day in 2012. And then for song birthdays, one of my favorites. Well, first off, I just gotta say, Billie Eilish was really busy in 2019. She's got 2 songs on here from that year that have birthdays today. We have Bad Guy and also Exani. So she released both of those songs today in 2019. Umbrella by Rihanna came out on this day in 2007. Mela Fama by Donna Paola came out on this day in 2019. And God's Country by Blake Shelton came out on this day in 2019. A lot of good songs from 2019. So, and then Be Careful by Cardi B came out on this day in 2018. Another good song there. So that is all I have for you guys for today. So I hope you all get to go out and enjoy today. Remember the Vietnam War and all the sacrifices that took place during that war, and what those men and women represented when they went over there. Also, if you have that lemon cake, that lemon coffin cake, today is a good day to eat it. Also recognize Nevada, the city of Nevada. So go Salt Lake City. Yeah. And then if you got some pita bread, today is a good day for pita day. Oh, and then last but not least, if you know some mom and pop shops, go out and shop today. Like I said, some of my favorites are Myers Market, both in Knob Noster and in Warrensburg. I go to both. Also, the Moonlit Pedicure. I go to that one quite a bit. I don't know how to pronounce the last part, but that's okay. I go to that store quite a bit. With my girlfriend. And Rockin' Sports, I really like Rockin' Sports. And then some of the restaurants downtown Warrensburg as well. And then when I'm not in Warrensburg, I go to that album shop. I forgot the name of it, but there's an album shop where J.A. Lamey's used to be in Sedalia. I like to go shopping there. If they do have, there's a comic book store that I really like in Warrensburg, also that's downtown, and I forgot the name of it. But I generally like to shop there if I'm in the need for a comic. I shop there over the one in Sedalia, because the one in Sedalia, don't get me wrong, I like him. I like a lot of his prices, and the fact that he's got some of the older comic books. But the unfortunate part is trying to hit him when he's open. He has the business hours listed on his door, but sometimes that's not 100% accurate, and he's just hard to catch. But if you do catch him when he's open, he's a really nice. He's got a really nice business there too. Love doing business with him. It's just, it's hard to catch him sometimes. But yeah, there's that. So if you know some small businesses that you like in your area or whatever, or maybe if you're around where I live, maybe you can check those out. And yeah, that's pretty much all I got for you. So I will see you guys on the next video. Have a good one. Peace out, and I'll see you later. Bye.